Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons Online. Today, I only have like 2 quests I want to record. And they are both rather lengthy, I think, if I recall. And they're both in the southwestern corner of the marketplace. So I can head on over and show you. But first, I've been debating whether I wanted to show doing this on screen. As we go up in level, we'll get better and better equipment. Some of it random, some of it not so random. I'm thinking that now might be a good time to replace our Spearbane bracers. My reasoning being that the extra protection and constitution granted by these will be good for us, but also that as we get higher and higher in level, the damage reduction from Spearbane here will be less and less noticeable until you might as well just not even have them. So these are good around the level we got them to probably about now. Then after this, that 4 damage reduced from piercing probably isn't going to be too noticeable. So I'm going to go ahead and equip these. And I believe, yeah, our hit points go up by 10 here. It gives us a noticeable boost to our constitution. Yeah, up to 18. Plus our armor class, if I can find it, 25 from 22. Considering we are wielding a 2-handed weapon instead of a shield, we'll need as much armor class as we can get. Alright, I'm gonna go clean out my pockets and then head over to the next quest. Before I head over, the 2 quests I'm planning to do today make heavy use of acid as a damage type, as a stage hazard. So I'm going to be picking up some of these potions of acid, resist acid here. 20 should suffice. Alright, the first quest, in order clockwise from where we started, is Vile Apothecary. He's concerned about a mad alchemist planning to poison the water supply. We're gonna go bust into this apothecary here and stop them from doing that. Now this quest is very long and challenging. If you play this on hard and elite, prepare to experience Melf's acid arrow for the first time.
The sheer number of Quickfoot is overwhelming.
Never mind, there it is right there. Alright, you don't have to wait till hard or elite, if it seems. Oop. Okay, while they're coming up to get me, I'm coming down here to get this. Ha! Oh, right. Beautiful. All right, that's happening. Stay here. I'll call you over. Right now. Alright. Quickfeet. They have a very simple enemy composition in here. You've got your rogues slash fighters, you've got your wizards slash fighters, and you've got your iron defenders. That's pretty much it. As you can see, I cannot spot them. That skill simply isn't high enough. I can see the iron defenders though. Now this door! This type of door, okay. So this is a locked door. You can either bash it open or you can pick it, because it has a lock you can pick. If you are somehow unable to bash it open or pick it, I think certain spells can blow it open too. A lot of spiders back here.
The widow is eliminated. The powerful spider's venom as the key ingredient in his vile poison.
Alright, and that was the only part of the dungeon that had spiders, as far as I recall. We gotta get through there at some point. I saw that, there he is. Oh dear. That was about to get painful. Don't forget to flip this switch. I forgot to flip a different switch. Nope, no I didn't. Yep, because the loop goes this way, and it's like, huh, that's still locked. Then you go this way, and it's right here. There you go. Now we can go through this portcullis. You might want to heal yourself. Ow. Oh, come on. There we go. And a key. Picking up that key, set off some traps here. As long as you're careful with your routing, you should be fine. What did I say? We needed that key so we could go this way.
This door is locked from the other side. You gained entry through the locked door. Thual is keeping himself well hidden.
I know splitting them is usually a bad idea, but that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, spellcasters and archers in this game are rather dumb. They usually tend to sit in one spot and just shoot at you, even if you're behind cover. They don't do anything to move to, well, I guess these ones won't because they're on a raised platform, but usually don't do anything to get to a better position. Speaking of which, try and limit how many of them can see me at any given time. Uh-oh. Assault Ray is a rather nasty spell. As is Hypnotism. I might have to do something about that. And I think Mullen got the other one. Alright. Mullen, go ahead and sit right here. Ow. Okay. Would you mind? Thank you. Alright. So you can either try and jump around the rim there, or Hmm. Hmm. The only thing over here was storage bins. Okay.
This door is locked from the other side.
Okay, this room's rather complicated if you got a hireling, because they like to go jump in the lava. Acid. Lava acid. Oh. There we go. This shrine right here, the only rest shrine in this dungeon. Do not waste it on hard and elite. Use it only if you need it. Hmm. Green key. As before, picking this up started some traps going. Hmm.
You gain entry through the locked door. The chamber must be nearby.
You jerk. Okay. Mullen, I don't want you getting stuck on acid or anything.
By thinning out the Quickfoot gang, your path to Thual will be met with less resistance.
There we go. Ow. Alright. Mullen, go ahead and sit there. There's the library, okay. Just in case, I'll take another one of these. Uh-huh. Ow. course. Hmm? Ah. I don't know why I'm smashing these. I don't think I've smashed nearly enough to get anything out of this. Uh-huh. Silver key. Wow. And now, we're back in this long hallway from earlier.
This door is locked from the other. You gained entry through the lock. The leader of the Quickfoot approaches. You dealt a mighty blow to the Quickfoot. Without their leader, they will be less organized and easier to deal with.
Alright. Alright, this door is locked. There's a single chest behind it, if I recall. Yep, there it is. Okay.
The Drow Overseer attempts to sneak attack. He will not allow you to reach Thual's chamber. Oran Zatlo is dead. The coordination of Thual's defenders is crippled.
Oran, on the other hand, doesn't seem to have his own chest. Boo.
You slew Thual Masmataz, the sadistic alchemist. Stonereach's water supply is safe for now.
I panicked. There we go. And a venomous short sword. Yay. Now, I made that quest look rather easy, but I remember dying very frequently in there my first several dozen times. So, don't get upset with yourself too much if you don't make it. Ouch, y'all. This is a good point. I need to start thinking about upgrading my weapons at some point. I'll go ahead and take it, but I don't like it. My +1, I think because of the keen. Like, it's still doing... Wait, hang on. 15.6 with that equipped. 13.8, yeah. Base damage rating on this one, even though it's a lower level, still higher than the weapon we just picked up. So I'm going to keep going with my fiery greatsword. Alright, the next quest we need to get. We need to acquire from inside the tavern over here. Alright, welcome to the Phoenix Tavern. Similarly to the Wayward Lobster we were in the harbor, this tavern features an open PvP arena. Players can just drop in, start fighting each other. Doesn't matter what level. So if you want to spar with somebody, you want to try out some new moves on somebody, see if you can stand up to somebody else's moves, just, you know, drop in, start playing. So you can release inside the tavern up here, come back at 1 hit point, come over to the barkeep, grab some food, keep going. We've also got a spirit binder here. So I'll go ahead and bind here to the Phoenix Tavern. Hello, Green White. Alright, he has lost his brooch, or rather, I think it got stolen from him. He wants us to get it back. You can find the entrance to his quest just on the other side of this building here. Quickfoot Hideout. You know you're in the right spot. It's wedged between the shiny shilling here, the street performer, and the epic trainer. A lot lower level, still long. Eke out some extra time on Mole and Caskin flag in here. Got him sewn in with only 2 minutes left on his contract.
A warning klaxon blares for a few moments, then falls abruptly silent.
Hang on, something seems to be happening in the background. That's weird. Alright. Alright, I would not stand here and wait. Those are going to just keep spawning. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my resist acid, tell Mullen to wait, and then try and... I don't have any way to... just, oh, that was stopped for a moment. turn him back to active so he can defend himself. So there we go. Over here. Scourge. There we go. Glass spiders. Alright, so the adult glass spiders are special in that they usually don't attack you directly. Instead, they lay eggs, and then the eggs hatch, and then the babies are what attack you. Which is being emulated around the corner where those spiders are spawning. Oh, yes. Ooh, a named spider. What are the odds I get both Grudge and Scourge in the same dungeon? The same run. Alright.
The sewers echo with the noise of an iron door clattering open.
Oh. If only I had resist energy poison. Balls. Balls. Now, if you have a rogue or trapper on your team, this quest can become very different.
A hoarse voice shouts, "This place belongs to the Quickfoot."
Ooh. That'd be very good for a light and heat based wizard. I can think of one of those. I don't think Human Hunter has the same ring to it that they think they do. Unless it's like a double entendre. Not to mean that they are a human hunter, but there's also a human who is a hunter. Whoops. Sometimes there's a rare encounter down there. I'm gonna just keep swinging my sword because I don't know where the bad guys are. I am a lawnmower. Mow these guys down. Mullen, I'm on your heels. I'm gonna get you. Gonna get you. I'm catching up with you. Why are you hopping like that? There you go.
Air hisses as a pneumatic safety door opens.
That'd be this door here. Hey, we're almost done with the dungeon. How did I miss? Okay, here's the shrine for this dungeon. I do mean the shrine for this dungeon. The shrine for this dungeon. Notice how it's all the way at the end.
Quinn the Quickfoot cries, "Tremble before the might of Quinn."
Yeah, you do that. Who's doing that? I don't know if he's intentionally inviting me like that, or if it's like an automated thing. Let's see, I can go this way, but first... I open this. Can you open this? Oh, well, get your butt over here. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Sometimes one or both of those methods is a rare method. Oh, right, it's a back attack. Alright. Our treasure. The ruined signet brooch. Oh. How rude. I think only 2 quests. That's surprising. But I don't think I want to push much further into the night. So I'll go back out to the map. There are 2 quests I can think of left that are free to play in the marketplace that we can access at this level. 3, actually, technically. There's Locania up here, as well as 2 quests outside of House Beneath up here. And then beyond that, I think that's it. So every other quest that's lit up yellow here on the map is actually a pay-to-play quest. So our tiefling friend will be covering those if she doesn't end up covering something else instead. That I think that's gonna have to do it for tonight. Yeah, sometimes these are long, sometimes they're short. But until next time, have a good night.